you guys are doing well. Good morning, brother. What's going on? What's up, Dante? What's going on, bro? What's going on with you? What's going on? We're going to get started actually in about 15 seconds because I have a meeting coming up here shortly. So I have to make this video nice and short and sweet. Hope you guys are feeling good. Glad you guys came to join me this morning. Good morning, Devette. Good morning, Devette. Um, yes, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. So today, yes, good morning. So today I am, we actually been talking about, good morning, Big Mike. What's up, bro? Today we're talking about our thoughts, right? We've been talking about wisdom this week. Last week we talked about enduring. We ended the week talking about enduring the process. And so today, kind of just got to rush in because I only have 10 minutes. So today I want to talk about the process. I talked about the process of wisdom and how wisdom is a process. And we have to endure a process if we want to acquire wisdom. If we want to acquire wisdom, we have to endure a process. And the process of wisdom is information, comprehension, and then application. So you have information, and then you have the understanding of that information, which opens the door to application. Now you can apply the information that you've received because you understand it. You understand what it's worth. You understand that it's proven. It should be a proven thing, something that has proven itself to you. Good morning, everybody coming on. Good morning, cuz. Good morning, sis. So today I want to talk about the second phase of wisdom. The second also, I want to talk about the comprehension part, what is probably the most important part because it is the last stage that opens the door to wisdom, which is applied knowledge, right? And so the second phase of wisdom is comprehension. It's understanding. It's you understanding the information that you've acquired. And so I want to give a shout out because there's a certain concept that I was just introduced to that's called metacognition, and it strongly enhances your ability to comprehend and understand a thing. Right? Shout out to my sis Arsenio Tate. Shout out to her. She introduced this to us last night, and so I really want to talk about this because this goes right along with this week what I was already talking about, which was wisdom and the process of wisdom. And so metacognition is really it's really the comprehension part of wisdom in a nutshell. Is simply thinking about your thinking. So you think about your thoughts. You think about your thinking instead of just having thoughts. You're actually doing an investigation on those thoughts instead of just letting your thoughts just roam free. And we always know what we're thinking right now. What are you thinking? We may say nothing, but it's always something, right? Y'all know how y'all women are. You ask us, what you thinking? Nothing. No, I'm thinking something. Okay. But this is the metacognition. This is the actual thinking. Yes, the thinking about your thinking. It was introduced to us last night. It was awesome. Which this opens the door to wisdom. So instead of you just thinking, you're going deeper into your why, which is the understanding part. You're going deeper into your why. Why am I thinking this? And this is sometimes I don't believe I even do enough. We don't do enough thinking about our thinking. We have thoughts and we never investigate those thoughts. It's just like if you walk through the airport and I could be, people get mad because they do all these checkpoints and they do all these scans, these body scans and all this stuff. But the truth is there could be something dangerous that I have. So if they don't actually do their due diligence to find out, okay, is everything clean? Let's make sure it's search and all this so that we don't have any problems. This is how we ought to do our thinking because sometimes our thoughts are unhealthy, but we never stop them. We never, strip search them. We never dig deep into them. And so they run free and then they become a part of just the way we are. And now those thoughts, our behavior is a reflection of our thoughts. So now when our behavior starts to go awry, it's because our thoughts they haven't been interrogated. They haven't been investigated. And so this is why I love this part, this metacognition. You're thinking about your thinking. So in essence, if I have, I'm thinking about chocolate donuts. Every morning I'm thinking about chocolate donuts, and I just say, well, I'm thinking about chocolate donuts. Ooh, but I never say, why am I always thinking about chocolate donuts? Why am I thinking about chocolate donuts? Maybe I need to watch my diet. Maybe I need to, why am I craving sugar? I'm craving sugar. I need to do something that's not going to cause me to keep craving sugar. Oh, I need to intake more of this. I need to intake more of that. Instead of just allowing that thought to just be there, and I'm just, oh, I think chocolate donuts, I'm eating chocolate donuts. I do more of an investigation on that thought now that I can fix the problem. And see, this metacognition, it will help you get to the root of some things or behaviors or things that's not the really direction that we really want it to go in, which is always going to happen. We're always going to have some things that are not really aligned with where we want it to be. And so, but unless we do the thinking about our thinking, we'll always just be dealing with the fruit of a thing instead of the root of a thing. And so Cindy gave us some really good skills that improve our metacognitive cognitive skills, 8 skills that and ways to improve. And I'm trying to rush through this. And so, and I like that. Yes, metacognition, making a movie about making a movie, right? Or what's 2 times 2? It's 4. Okay, but you know the answer. You know the thought popped up right away. But do you know how you got it? Investigate how you got 2 times 2 is 4. Instead of just memorizing a thing or letting it be, let's actually break down, go deep, and get to the root of it and find out, oh, this is how I got that. That's what understanding and comprehension is. So look at this: the 8 ways to develop metacognitive cognitive skills. Number one was know that you don't know it all, and this was a big part of the humility that I put within the process. You start off with humility, knowing that you don't get the information so you can know. Then you humble yourself to receive the information, and then now you can understand the information. Then you humble yourself to say, okay, this is a better way. This is better than what I've been doing. And then you can apply that information, and then now you got it. Now you got wisdom. You have a principle now. And so the number one was know that you don't know it all. Knowing the gaps in your knowledge is key. There are gaps in all of our knowledge. We all have knowledge that has gaps in it. There's always somebody that has more knowledge than you in certain areas. Okay, and you have more knowledge than somebody else in certain areas, but there are always gaps. That was the first thing. The second thing was set yourself great goals. Goals should be both challenging and realistic. So we don't want to set unrealistic goals. We want to set challenging goals. The third one is prepare properly. 5 minutes spent preparing is an hour saved later on. So just preparation. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not just going to do something that I heard you say. I'm actually going to prepare my mind to receive. The next one is react better to the feedback that you get. This takes humility. And sometimes it says feedback is sought but not actioned is a wasted opportunity. So when we seek out information and we don't react, we seek out something, wisdom, we want wisdom, and we don't react properly to it, then we just wasted an opportunity to become wiser, to become smarter. And so it says react better to the feedback you get. Somebody ever ask you a question, then they don't like your answer? they ask you something, and then you tell them the truth about it, and they don't like that. Okay, so that's a wasted opportunity. Expand your thinking, expand your mind. Monitor your performance. This is the fifth thing. Don't wait until the end to see how you're doing. Okay, seek out feedback. So this improves your knowledge base, helping you to make better choices. Back when you're not trying to do this life alone, you're actually knowing that I got people that I can have around me that can help me get through life, help get feedback. Hey, what do you think about this? Let me run this by you. What do you think about this? I made this decision, or I'm thinking about making this decision. What do you think? That's how we ought to live life, because that's how we keep ourselves accountable. We keep our mind and our heart protected when we have somebody that we trust, somebody that we respect, that we can bounce things off of and get new perspectives on it. Doesn't mean say, but at least you can expand your perspective a little. The next one is keep a diary. This says this will improve your self-awareness. So it checks your thoughts. You're not just allowing your thoughts to be isolated, and you're actually captivating those thoughts and understanding this is wrong thoughts that's going to lead to a wrong behavior. Because guess what? Wrong behavior all came from wrong thoughts. It all came from wrong thoughts. That's why they can give somebody a first-degree murder sentence, because it was premeditated. You thought it out before you acted it out. Your behavior reflected what you were thinking, and you allowed those thoughts to be isolated. You never investigated them. You never let anybody else into them, and then it became your behavior was absolutely had no match. Your behavior had no chance. It had to reflect what you were thinking. The last one is ask yourself good questions. Is this similar to previous tasks? So when we're going through certain things in life, is this the same thing that I went through last time? Is this similar to what I've gone through? And it says, what should I do first? What would I do differently next time? And so that was 8 things, and I got to go because my meeting starts here in about 1 minute. So I just want to do something real quick today to kind of help us think about our thinking. And shout out again to Cindy, my sis. That was awesome. So this goes right along with wisdom. The middle part is comprehension. Understand. Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mind? Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mind? Your mind is speaking to you, is talking to you. Do you understand those? Dig deep, investigate our thoughts. Let's dig deep. Let's not just do things, but let's investigate. Why am I doing this? Is this the best way I can do it? Okay, gotta go. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.